Alright, here we are for round 3, playing against Mai Unagoya. I assume that's from, I don't know if that's what they say in Gangnam Style or something in that part of the song, but that's kind of funny if that is. We have no land, easy mulligan. His hand's pretty bad, but I don't know if we can really mulligan down to 5 when you have like 3 lands and some creatures. I don't know. I'll keep this. It's pretty bad. I'll put that on top. The mirror again. I'm sorry guys, it's kind of boring, but we're playing the mirror again. This is why I've been playing black-red recently. It just destroys Stompy over and over, and we'd have had a pretty easy 3-0 start. But still wanted to play this deck a little bit. Okay, Groundswell is a nice one. We are going to be falling a little bit behind, but hopefully, like, if we draw our own Rancor, we'll be in great shape. I'm going to play out another Vault Scourge. Gaining 2 life a turn is pretty important. Alright. So our opponent didn't have any better 1-drops last turn. I'm going to block with the Pit Skulk here. And the reason I'm blocking the Young Wolf is, for one, I get to eat a pump spell that it doesn't gain them any life, which is important. I must have top decked this turn, otherwise you'd definitely play it last turn. And our opponent's empty-handed. We drew another land, so I think, do we lose? So if I attack with both, they take 6, I go to 15. They can't attack me back for 15. I can't block anything, basically, at all. I'm probably going to play my Crane Ranger, and then I'll trade with theirs. Alright, well, if we draw another Groundswell, we could be in good shape. If I'd like triple Groundswell here, it'd be so awesome. So anyway, this is why I don't like, I kind of talked about this in an earlier round, I don't like playing the top deck when it's the top deck, unless it's really good. Like when Drake was really good, like you should have been playing Drake. But like when Delver's really good, most of the other top decks are only even in the top because they have good Delver matchups. So that's why people play those decks. I didn't really do the math to see if we're winning this race, but I'm assuming we're not. Either way, this is a pretty easy block here. Opponent drew a pump spell. See if they save their Quarian Ranger, or if they're just getting another land in their hand, because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm also picking up a land. I don't want to reveal that I have another land in my hand, and there's no way I'm going to need 3 mana next turn for anything. Yeah, we're losing this race pretty hard. If I draw a Rancor here, I might be okay. That's not a Rancor. Yep, let's go ahead and attack with both. So Pit Skulk, I'm going to block their Pit Skulk with it, I think. That'll mean we'll survive a... So if I block their Pit Skulk with mine, I'll survive a 4-power pump spell. So there's some benefit there. Okay. I'm not sure that's what I would have put it on. I would have probably put it on the Pit Skulk so I couldn't block it at all. Not that it matters too much. Well, here, let me see. This isn't lethal for my opponent. This is only 9. Fortunately, I can't deal lethal no matter what I draw, since I have 2 lands in hand. I really needed one of these to be a pump spell, and then to draw another pump spell to finish off my opponent. So I guess I'm going to block. We're still dead to a 4-power pump spell. Yeah, so we were dead to that no matter what they did. No matter what we did or what they did. So, again, Stompy Mirror, they drew better than us, they won. Hopefully we can draw better than them in the second game. I'm going to bring in the Epic Confrontations again. I saw some Rancors, but I didn't see anything else that dies to a natural state. I could see if Mai Unagoya plays any like could again look at their sideboard in on MTG Goldfish if they have some 5-0s, but again, not going to do that. I'm going to play it like they are a normal Stompy deck. We can pretend it's like paper and you don't have any way to look up what your opponent's playing. So I'm going to bring in these, and then I'm going to take out 2 Quarian Rangers again. We're on the play, so we're going to be a little bit tighter on land, but it's just so weak. It can't attack through anything. In fact, I should probably just take out a 3rd one. But I'm going to take out a Groundswell instead. So that's what we got. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. Ooh boy. This hand is really nice if I draw land, so I am going to keep it. It's not great, but I'm going to try it out. We don't need to draw the land on the first turn. One thing to remember when you're playing this deck, Hunger the Hell Pack, kind of a nombo with the Young Wolf. So Young Wolf doesn't care where the +1/+1 counters came from. If it has any on it when it dies, it doesn't come back. So, alright, we drew the land. Gonna play it out. Gonna attack. Opponent's probably gonna block, and then I'm gonna Mutagenic Growth and play my Nest Invader. Okay, they're not blocking. They don't have quite the same philosophy that I do about blocking. I would almost certainly block there, depending on... I mean, it would depend a little bit on what I had in my hand, but I would have probably blocked there. So it's a really good thing I attacked, because got in that 1 free point. I am going to block here, because I don't want to give my opponent a freebie Pit Skulks. See what my opponent does. They cast a Mutagenic Growth. I am also going to cast a Mutagenic Growth then. Alright. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another pump spell out of them. Okay, Nettle Sentinel. That's fine. So, I have a couple options here. I can play this Bone Splitter. I think I'm just going to attack with my Young Wolf. If they block, then I'll be able to hunger my Young Wolf. Okay, they blocked this time. Interesting. So I don't really care that much about killing that, but I do want to get this going on. So I don't have any evasive creatures, unfortunately, so I might run into the same problem that my previous opponent did, where I'm going to be stuck attacking into a regenerator every turn, but who knows. Alright, pretty bread and butter play there. Counter their vines with our vines. See what our opponent's got here. So we are in an interesting spot. If they attack here, I'm probably not going to block, because I really don't want to lose my Young Wolf to just a vines or a Groundswell. So something you got to consider when you're in our opponent's spot. They're playing out all their creatures right now, which makes me think they're not going to attack. And if they just attacked before, there's no way I would have blocked there. Let's go ahead and put a Bone Splitter on our Young Wolf. So our opponent right now didn't hold up enough mana to pump and kill it either, so our opponent's just giving us a little bit too much information, a little more than they should. And I don't know if it's going to cost them the game, but like we should be at 16 right now. That I wouldn't have blocked that Nettle Sentinel with this Young Wolf. This is a pretty easy block. The only reason I should consider not doing this block is that they probably have their own hunger if they're making that play. But I can actually still just fight through a hunger from them on any of these guys. So as long as they don't have hunger plus a Vault Scourge, I should be fine. Let's see what they've got. Oh, an Epic Confrontation. Well, I don't care about that either. Alright. It's not really the creature that mattered, so... After this turn, my opponent can't afford to not block anymore, so I'll be abyssing them every turn. Let's go ahead and play that. I'll move the Bone Splitter over. I'm not going to block with it, but... Alright, so we managed to win that one. After our opponent saw our Bone Splitter there, they're probably going to bring in their artifact removal, but I'm not going to take out any of our artifacts because they're some of our better cards. Didn't really see anything that game that would make me want to change any of this stuff, so I guess we're just running it back. Alright, so let's see if we can get like the nut draw. I want double Burning Tree. Oh yeah. Keep, snap, as they say. This hand is nice. Could use an Epic Confrontation, of course, but it's a pretty nice hand. See what our opponent has on turn 1. Looks like a Vault Scourge. Okay. We have our own Vault Scourge, which I'm going to play now instead of our Young Wolf. So, you never want to block in this spot. Okay. Man, this is so risky. If I had a mutagenic growth, we would win the game. I would win the game right now, but I don't. So we're not winning. Not winning yet. Oh, the daggers. Freaking daggers, you guys. Come on, deck. Well, that's okay. Gonna get some sweet, sweet power. Alright. Oh, that just feels so bad, you know? But I couldn't have drawn both, so I couldn't have like had the Vault Scourge plus this because I drew the Vault Scourge. Yeah, this feels pretty bad. We're probably going to lose to this. But we'll see. So this is a spot where I can't play around. I can't really play around Vines with my Rancor if they just pass the turn here. Alright, another land. Another Vault Scourge. Alright. Play Rancor on that one. Okay, just gonna attack with everything. I mean, I can't really do anything different. So, we're playing Stompy. So our opponent has a ton of life. We're never gonna race them, I don't think. It's possible I should have tried to save my Vault Scourge instead of playing it out on turn 1, but I really wanted to start pressuring our opponent. Like they would attack with me into me and I wouldn't block, and then I'd attack into them, they wouldn't block. We're gonna have a lot of trouble beating any pump spells from our opponent, but I don't know, it could be possible to win if they don't have any. I didn't really calculate the race. Okay, we can't win. I don't think we can possibly win, but we're gonna try. We're going to try by attacking with 10 power every turn and hoping that we win. So the reason I kind of like Stompy as a deck, as an aggressive deck, I think you actually have a lot of decisions to make. Unfortunately, you don't have many to make in the mirror. Not really. Not other than deck building and mulligans, basically. So our last opponent blocked our Nettle Sentinel so that we couldn't untap with it. And also block. But I'm just going to let this all happen. It's possible I should have saved one of those with our mutagenic growth, but yeah, that's possible. But I was thinking I probably am going to need to get the 2 extra damage in at the end with this. Okay. I really need to hit an Epic Confrontation here. Like if I hit 2 Epic Confrontations in a row, we could win. And they need to have nothing. Okay, they do have nothing. Epic Confrontation. No! So now we're dead to any pump spell at all. Alright, well, I'll just play that. I shouldn't have played that, that was a mistake, but I am going to play this Riverbow and I want to hold up regenerate mana, so it is what it is. I don't want to sacrifice my Eldrazi spawn for no reason. Volt Scourge. Maybe I should have been more protective of it. Who knows? But at the time I didn't have any pump spells, so it's not like waiting would have... there's no way I could have predicted that waiting would have helped me. Alright, Riverboa. I haven't really counted. It's possible that we do have lethal next turn if they have nothing again. Like if they have 3 lands in hand. It's possible that a 4 damage pump spell would win it. It'd be really bad if I drew a Groundswell and I didn't save my land. Okay. We're dead. Rip. So, again, the opponent got a little bit luckier than us. They drew their 1 sideboard card, and we didn't, and they drew 2 of the cards that matter, and we didn't. So, that's all there is to it for the Stompy Mirror. I think we played it pretty reasonably well. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done differently. I didn't think my sideboarding decisions really came in to haunt me at all. I didn't draw any of my sideboard cards, so that's that. Let's move on to the 4th round.